just want to establish and understand the challenges you're going through as an asylum seeker, registration, and how it has affected your life. Okay. Yes. Let's start. Maybe start from your name and the country of origin and when you came.
Yeah, thank you. I'm from Uganda. Yeah, I came in Nairobi in 2018, and I got difficulties in getting a registration because all the times I could go ask for the document, I was told we're not registering new people. Then
Okay, what does it mean that we're not registering new people? Which people?
yeah, they were like, we're not registering any new refugees for the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and you're left out to look for where to put your head down.
Okay.
Because if you don't have a document, you belong nowhere. You neither belong, like, if you're an asylum seeker, run away from home, and then you're left hanging. You can go back to Uganda, then Kenya, you're not welcome by that time. So it's it becomes hard. It became hard for me uh, to to find where to put my head down.
Okay, where did you live here? Uganda?
Uh, it was persecution,
Mm-hmm.
both from my family, community, from school.
Within the LGBTI spectrum, we identify as who?
Let me say, when I was back in Uganda, I had not really known where I fall because I could identify as a lesbian. But now, with growing up, I started sensing I don't fall there. Then I'm a trans man now.
You are a trans man.
Yeah,
Why do you say you're a trans man?
I I will say that's what I feel for now.
You feel, explain.
I just feel I'm more of a man. Yeah, I just feel I'm more of a man than a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I just I feel I have the masculinity of a man, and I don't need to be called a lesbian.
Okay, so so you are a trans man.
Yeah,
Okay, so you were born woman.
yeah,
Okay, but you feel you are
a man.
a man. Okay, so what has been your experience with the refugee, the Refugee Affairs Secretariat and UNHCR regarding this registration? Where have you reached since you came into it in 2018?
Um,
Have you been registered? Do you have a refugee identity card? Have have you gone through the interview?
I will say when I came in Kenya, actually we've left us so many things that I passed through before coming to Kenya, because I passed a lot of shit, and then I was raped actually on the streets
In Kenya or in Uganda?
in Uganda.
In Uganda.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I remember after that instance, I ran to run. Till that moment, I ran away. This time I'm like, even if I die, it's okay. I just ran and came to Kenya, and I was helped by a grown-up person who gave me transport, and I came in. But it was really tough in Nairobi. Tough. I had to sleep on streets. When I got sick, I went and slept in a church, and I got terribly sick. That's when I got help now getting a document. Then I was given a document.
So you went to RAS?
I told them I was very sick. I don't know if they felt bad or they felt concerned. They gave me that document.
So you have a refugee identity card?
No,
What do you have? What document do you have?
I have a manifest, the first document you're given when you come to Kenya.
That's since 2018.
Yeah, I was given that in 2019 when 2018 I was given actually a camp document, but when they changed it to Nairobi, now it's date of issue is having 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since 2019, what process have you gone through the interview?
Yeah, I did.
You went through the interview, and then why have you been called to be told whether it's your interview shows now you can become a full refugee, or not?
So my question here is, I did that interview. It was June on Mother's Day. I was called to attend on June Mother's Day. It's that June. Then when I went, they told me I'm supposed to report there on 10th, still June 2019, and I did my eligibility.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the RSD,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
I was given appointment still that same year
Mm-hmm.
to go and get my decision.
Mm-hmm.
It expired.
Mm-hmm.
I went back.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me another one that also expired.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm in this situation. I don't know if I'm granted the refugee mandate or
Oh,
I'm,
so your interview for RSD refugee status determination was in June 2019. You have never received the feedback. You don't know whether you were approved,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
passed the interview, or your application was rejected. So what do they tell you when you call? Have you tried calling the
I've
toll free when
called
it's young, the RAS number?
I've called and I think I talked about that too. I've called and they give you that same, we will call you back and we'll schedule for you an appointment. Then when I over pressurized them on calling, they were like, you wait for 3 weeks. When I call again, you wait for 3 weeks. The 3 weeks have already elapsed and you're like, okay, you
Okay,
have nothing to do.
okay. So tell me, how has not having the document affected you?
It has affected me in ways. You see now, there are places you go and they normally ask you, do you have a mandate or an alien card? And if you don't have that, it becomes hard for you to get that.
Like,
Let's say in school,
you tried to go back to school?
no, I was given a chance. I went back.
Uh-huh.
I told them what helped me was I had a urban document, but they had refused to register me. To register me in that school because I didn't have mandate in alien card. And the another issue I've gotten with hospital. Now I went when I didn't have a mandate or alien card, and they told me we are not going to help you. And yet I was given a referral from UNHCR to go and seek medication.
In hospital?
That
Which?
is Bagathi.
Bagathi Hospital. Oh, so you were sick and you went to Bagathi and they refused to treat you.
When they give you a referral, they put for you some payment. So I think UNHCR had covered that, but not to the bigger cover. Because when I reached the laboratory, they were like, "We are not going to help you because it wasn't paid for. But if you have it, you can pay it." I'm like, they referred me here because I didn't have money, and I was taken. That same woman who was there told me to go and see a social worker who really it didn't go well. I just left the place crying and I went back to
So what did
hires.
the social worker do?
She
Tell
said
me.
a lot.
Like,
She told me, you know what? Why? She first of all asked, why in Nairobi when Uganda is safe? Why in Kenya when Uganda is safe? So I'm like, no, it's not safe. Then she asked me, when I told her the reason, because I really needed
yes,
medication, then
yes.
she's like, why can't you just turn to be a normal person? And she said so many stuff that really made me cry, and I left the place without medication. And she told me, if you're really concerned about your health, call the person who forwarded you here. And that's what I did. I called them and I had to go to another hospital, private one now, to get medication because I couldn't face the trauma I faced.
Okay. Do you have a bank account, M-Pesa number, anything? What do you do?
I have M-Pesa and I won't lie, I picked the ideal. I just picked it on the road. And I got the M-Pesa line. That is how I do it. And in most cases, I can't go like when uh, when I get big money, I can't withdraw it with my line. I have to send it maybe on someone's line because they normally ask for ID, and it's in a man's name. And when they see the identity, they say you're a woman, you're stealing money from someone. So it becomes hard.
Okay. So do you have your own M-Pesa? Have you been able to register your own M-Pesa? Apart from that one which you collected on the road?
No, I don't even have the documents that can help me get it because the manifest I have can't do anything.
Do you work?
I got a IRC helped me.
That is International Rescue Committee.
Yes, they helped me. They okay. It was a chance for going to school, but when COVID came in, I didn't attend school. So they were like, "Are you still interested in school?" I'm like, "No, I can do something." Because that period of time I had done nails and makeup. So they gave me the money to start up a business. It's actually when you're going, it's just there. The shop is closed now because I was out. It was closed, but it's still there. The
So
container.
who outed? What is outed? What happened?
Outed is like someone speaking out your gender, like your gender. Like this one is whom you see as acting like a man is not a man.
Oh, so someone went told people that you're acting like a man, but you're not a man.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
And then I think if I'd stayed there, I would die because there was so much chaos there. So I just had to leave. And now, as a way of surviving, if people are there, the ones whom I could work on well, they call me and I do demo from their homes. I work
okay,
on them from their homes.
okay, okay. Thank you. Have you had any experience with the police?
A lot.
Tell us someone.
When I was staying in Wuziru, a lot happened, but I just remember one day going to police and reporting an incident, and police told me, "See, you are a man, beat them up if they do that again." Because that moment I had this wound that was disturbing me, and I couldn't put my pants up. I could just sag them.
Oh, you Dawood.
Yeah, for now it's not disturbing me like the other time. So I had this issue whenever I'm getting into a mat, they pull my pants down by, I don't know how I can put that up. The other provoking way. So I'm like, I'm not safe here. And then I'm telling police, and police is telling me, "You're a man, you can beat them up." And then I was reporting to them so that I can get help, maybe because I knew that the people who are doing.
Is there another incident where your identity status, especially in terms of not having the refugee identity card, has affected your relationship with police or any other person?
Yeah, that's sometimes when we give in the manifest, they don't see it as, they ask you, "Sasa hii ni gani?" They don't see us.
So
They're
has it
like,
happened to you specifically? Speak your personal experience.
it has happened. Then they're like, a refugee has to be with an alien card, or else they even want to take you back to the camp. I mean, they want to take you to the camp.
So what did your personal experience, not gen?
That is it. That's
That's
my
what
personal.
happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in another case, I've actually been taken to the camp because of that. Yeah, I was taken by force. I was not alone in my group, but I managed to come back to Nairobi.
Okay. Okay. So thank you very much for talking to us. Really, we really learned a lot. We are trying to establish what are the challenges, what are the issues that you're going through when you go to apply for these identity documents and the processes that ensue with the Refugee Affairs Secretariat, and also the role of UNHCR in this process, and how that process can be able to how we can be able to advocate for improvement. So thank you very much for talking to us. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.